And if you get to the 10 spot, you're only making $3.5 million a year. So,
Ugh.
I mean, I don't even know how they make it.
Why even go to
Have
the
you?
NBA?
I mean, do you know how much gas costs right now?
yeah, why make the drive to the NBA?
Yeah, seriously, it's not worth it. Stay in college. Stay in college, kids.
You can write it off, though.
You got to work from home in the NBA. That's how you can make money.
That's how you make the money.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, so just prepare to.
It'll be great.
It'll be perfect.
Y'all motherfuckers don't watch us play throughout the year, to tell you the truth. I'm gonna be real with you, and I don't care if I get fined.
That train is off the track.
I feel like you can't just like jump through Neptune and be okay.
Just prepare to.
What the show needs is more dogs and bears and chickens and stuff.
Yeah, so just prepare to be awash in unbeatable goodness.
Welcome, Pacers fans. You are listening to the Undebeatables, or semi-weekly-ish Pacers podcast. Today is June 23rd, 2022, and this is episode 597. Coming to you from Indianapolis, Indiana. I'm your host, Joey Gaffrida, the man behind the dials and former season ticket holder. This show, we just got one topic. It's the NBA draft. It's going on tonight. We're all watching live together. But yeah, we got everybody. Joining me this show is, like I said, all three of our analysts. Coast to coast, like buttered toast. First, from the high school home of Jameson Brewer, Silver Spring, Maryland, it's the doctor, Jason Triplett.
What is up, Pacers fans? What is up, Undebeatables? Belated shout out to my sister who celebrated her birthday.
Happy birthday.
A couple weeks
Shout
ago.
out.
It was a big one, and she came down here to celebrate it with us, so that was super
Nice.
fun.
35?
25, buddy.
25. My bad.
Yeah, and then shout out to my wife Jill, who's sitting here on the couch next to me watching the
Nice.
draft. And then shout out to her boss, who does amazing things like get kids access to after-school programs and funding for amazing things, but then also said "Go Pacers" in a meeting today, apparently.
Shout out.
Yeah.
And shout out to the Kangs. Ugh.
Shout out to Kangs. Keegan Murray, huh?
I'm not okay with this. They took my Sabonis, and then they took my Keegan Murray.
I mean, you'd be more mad if you were a Kangs fan and knew that they could have traded down, got the same guy, and another draft pick.
That's true. They could have done that.
I mean,
They
should have. They
should have
certainly
taken
should
Ivy
have.
because there's a lot of people that would have traded for Ivy. Nice one.
But really,
What
they're
was you
getting two
saying?
players because he has an identical twin brother, so they can switch him in and out.
Olsen twin this thing.
Yeah.
What was you saying? Ivy is going to Detroit.
Of course he is. There's no way they pass it him at 5.
From Indianapolis, Indiana. He's our in-house bartender, mixing up the drinks and the crappy jingles. It's John, the purveyor of fun, Colson.
Thanks, Joey. What's up, Pacer Nation? As you can probably tell, we're watching the draft live right now with you. I am in an undisclosed location with COVID, so I'm sorry if my sound is weird and if my track is a lot of coughing. So, go team.
It's all good, white noise.
I don't recommend getting it. It's lame. Be safe, Pacer Nation.
So Joey's purveyor of fun, a former Pacer nickname.
It is, and I wanted to go before we introduce our last host. Let's do a quick game here. So this is in the spirit of tonight. It is the nickname of a former Pacers #1 pick.
Not first overall. First rounder,
No,
I'm assuming.
first. Yeah, the Pacers'
Yeah,
first
of course,
pick,
yeah.
first round pick. So, any guesses?
Purveyor of fun.
Come on, Danny Granger.
Good, I like that.
I think you're barking up the wrong tree.
Yeah.
Chuck Person.
Ooh.
Nope. More recent.
More recent. Okay. What about Aaron Holiday? That's holidays are fun.
Holidays are fun, but not quite.
TJ
Leaf.
Leaf.
He's got a bunch of brothers.
Oh,
it's,
Miles Plumlee.
Miles Plumlee it is. He is the purveyor of fun.
Yes, he is.
No, he isn't.
I don't know why he let that nickname stick. But,
Maybe among his brothers, he's the purveyor of fun.
Maybe.
And maybe fun is in quotes. I don't know. Anyway, from Boise, Idaho, out west, it's our enforcer, John Harper.
What is going on, fellas? Good to see you guys. Thursday night action. I like it.
Heck yeah.
Yeah,
Shout
Thursday
out.
night.
Incredibly pivotal night for your Pacers' future here.
Meh.
So yeah, we wanted to get on before, sort of as the Pacers draft, and we are on. We on round 5 or round 4?
Pick 5. Pick 5.
Yeah.
Pick 5.
5 Detroit's up.
Yeah, so in a surprise move, the Magic took, and Doc is very upset about this, Paolo Banchero with the number 1 pick. And then the Thunder took Chet Holmgren with the 2nd pick, which left the Houston Rockets to take Jabari Smith, who earlier in the day was projected to be the number 1 pick by Adrian Wojnarowski, who is never wrong except this one time.
But he changed his mind at the last second, so it's fine.
Oh yeah, he updated us at the last second.
5 minutes before the draft.
Exactly. I don't know how much he had to pay to keep his record clean with that
Right.
last minute
He's
call.
got to always be right.
Exactly.
And then, as we said, the Kings were in this amazing position. They're in a win-now situation. Everybody wants Jaden Ivey at number 4, and they went ahead and picked Keegan Murray instead of picking up Jaden Ivey and trading him. So,
As we talked about last
Classic
show,
Kings.
it wasn't a good fit. So, what's the worst that could happen?
so it seems like we're probably going to get this Benedict Mathurin kid, or what's the Dyson Daniels kid? Maybe those are the two guys. If they take Jaden Ivey here at 5, which I'm assuming.
Well, and then there's the mystery guy, Shaden Sharp, who went to Kentucky but didn't play any basketball, but apparently is a bucket getter. Potentially could be the steal of the draft
Tons
because
of
nobody
upside.
knows anything about him.
Yep.
There's also
There was a scathing article
who's the
in the
other guy?
Star about him. About how,
AJ Griffin. Oh, really?
Oh yeah, they were like, look, this dude talks everything, but he won't play a game for anybody. He only plays against high schoolers, and we assume this dude's going to be a bust. So the Star was
Interesting.
out on Shaden Sharp.
I mean,
No, so it sounds like
so
the
they didn't like the
Kings
kid
didn't
from
take.
Kentucky, huh? Who'd have thought?
Colson. I guess so. How close to the panic button are you sitting? Are you,
We're just moments
the-
away.
what's the best case, worst case scenario for you here?
The two guys I listed are both acceptable. They aren't the Keegan Murray I wanted, but I've talked myself into either one of those guys. They're both guards. They're both big guards, wings. They both can shoot.
Woj says Pacers are locked on Arizona's Ben Mathurin.
Okay.
Okay, there you go.
It's a done deal.
Sources tell. Hold on, there's a typo in his tweet though. So
Uh-oh.
it's tell with 1 L.
Glitch in the Matrix.
So probably
Jaden Ivey, very
direction.
emotional.
Very emotional.
I feel like we're not getting any interviews with the players after they're getting drafted.
Oh, we're getting them. Are you guys not watching the ABC?
Oh,
Oh, I'm watching the ESPN version.
Oh yeah, ABC's all over it. They got a couch in the whole gig. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Gotta watch that one. Okay.
And Harper, let's say that we go this path and we take Ben Mathurin. Blazers are right behind. Who makes sense for the Blazers?
I mean, they should probably trade us their 7 pick and just start over. I mean, that would probably be the right thing to do.
For sure.
Sure.
I agree with that. I feel like you've got some connections with them. Let me just give
Yeah.
somebody a ring.
Absolutely.
Call up Damien.
Do you think they could put down for like 2022, 2023, like Blazers, DNP, bad? Well, shout out, Nico.
I honestly think it gets pretty busy after us. I've always liked AJ Griffin, but there's a bunch of guys I don't know nothing about that have blown up the draft board the last 2 weeks that we talked about last week. So
Right.
I don't know what the Blazers are doing. I have no idea, but I'm secretly kind of hoping for AJ Griffin at the team.
I was kind of hoping the Pacers. I'm maybe still hoping the Pacers take AJ Griffin.
Yeah,
I feel like he's like just built. He's got an NBA body, and
Yeah.
he has a high IQ, basketball wise at least. And then, yeah, just seems like he has all the tools basically to be a nice big wing defender and good shooter.
3-and-D
that could
3-and-D guy
complement.
for you. Yep.
Yeah, exactly. Which Mathurin also is supposed to have those skills. I'm also impressed with him. Like Arizona guys are pretty good, and he impressed me in the tournament. So I'm not upset at that if the Pacers end up going that way as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not
I
quite the shooter that these other guys are. I mean, he shoots well, but they say he's more of a sort of a cornerback defender, and he kind of gets lost on one-on-one defense. Like he's great at like pressing the passing lanes and stuff, but that's different than being a lockdown defender. So, but he's
Are you
also
talking
really
Mathurin?
young. Yeah, Mathurin. Yeah. So.
I was mostly just impressed by his attitude, I guess you would
Okay.
call it, sort of in the Pac-12 tournament and the NCAA tournament. Just he's a gamer. Like he
Yeah.
goes after it and tries to win. And
Sure.
like
Since the moment sort of thing.
I like that. I feel like guys
Yeah.
that really want to win are going to be willing to put in the work to add things to their game to make themselves better, right? And body wise, he's got all the tools, right? Like he is 6'7" or something like that, and can handle and has length and athleticism. I think he's going to pair well with Halliburton in the backcourt there. And
Pick is in.
Duarte.
Here we go.
Pick is in. All right, Colson. Don't freak out.
You got your emotional support
Nothing. I've got nothing.
animal podcast.
Yeah, I've got my
nothing.
emotional support podcast.
A lamp, maybe?
I love lamp.
Who are we going to take?
Oh boy.
There he is. Benny.
Ben?
Benny
Okay.
and the Jets.
Okay, good. I don't think I was ready to take the Shaden Sharp plunge.
Okay.
Yeah,
Ooh, I like his suit.
All right.
he does look good.
So,
Okay.
Benedict Mathurin.
He's also a Canadian. I like that.
He's a
Always
Canadian.
good. Always good. And you worry about the Canadians, if anything, being a bit too passive. Not going to be a problem with this guy. If anything, he can be a little bit up and down, but he's explosive on both ends of the floor. He's got a gear that he can go to both defensively and offensively. As long as he puts in the work, he's going to be a solid teammate.
See comparison with Quentin Richardson?
6.5
Too rich.
or 6'4" without shoes on.
6'4". All right.
Yeah, 20 years old, 205. Knockdown shooter. Ringer says shades of Karis LeVert and Victor Oladipo. So we know who that kind of guy is.
So who's he going to leave us for?
Hey, I think we traded both those guys, didn't we?
I mean, after, I don't know, at least one of them was asking other teams if he could play with them.
So
That's a pretty. He's got a pretty high release. I like that.
I have Mathurin
Gotta
listed at 6'7". You found him 6'4" without shoes?
Yeah, they said
Yeah.
6'6" on ESPN.
Yeah. Okay. I'm thinking I'll look up his combine.
They're comping him to OG Anunoby on ESPN.
That
I'll take
sounds
that.
more
That sounds
apropos.
real good.
I'm cool with that.
Yeah,
I would
just
have
really
some
like.
OG Anunoby on my team.
I really like watching his release, how high and quick it is, because in the NBA you got to have that or it's not going to work.
Urban Dictionary's got his comp as Miles Plumlee.
But they have that for everybody. So
Well, because he's the purveyor of
he's
fun.
a purveyor of fun.
Yep.
That's right.
It's what you want.
Okay.
A
I could do this.
Subdued golf clap by all his teammates in Arizona.
Yeah, exactly.
They've never been to Indiana, probably.
So the Sporting News has him as 6'6", 195, and a 6'9" wingspan.
Okay. I like that wingspan.
And he uses it to certainly good effect.
Yeah.
I can tell you that he advertises for Axe body spray. That's right on his Twitter.
Any particular fragrance that the kid should be picking up to really emulate their next favorite? Star?
Just grab some.
Just grab some.
Here, I'll send you guys a link to his to this one though. It's pretty good. It was shot today, I'm guessing, because he was wearing street clothes and he put on some Axe body spray, and then he was all of a sudden in his draft outfit.
Oh man, Jaden Ivey's doing AT&T Title IX commercials already. Missing my Jaden Ivey.
My Jaden Ivey.
You're Jaden Ivey.
I mean, he was in the state for a little bit. I count that, right?
The Sporting News has comps of Levine and Jaylen Brown.
Whoa. Okay. Nice.
Yeah, I mean he's just a straight up athlete, competitor.
Strong around the rim.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Also very good at basketball.
Yeah, also very good at basketball. I'm wondering if the Blazers aren't going to be interested in Shaedon Sharpe. I mean, if you're the Blazers, how much are you willing to bet right now? Right, like you
Swing
need
for the
something-
fences.
You can't. I mean, do you not have to? Do you
You
feel
do.
like your hand is forced here?
Yeah, I mean, Damian Lillard's. I mean, he's not on the front end of his
liability.
career anymore. You know.
No, maybe that was wrong.
So what are you saying, Harper? Who should they go for?
Well, it seems like Shaedon Sharpe has the most potential upside. He's also got the
Yeah.
most potential downside of the dudes remaining on the board.
Sure.
Right.
But if you're the Blazers, do you not feel that your hand is a bit forced in terms of, I gotta take a big swing at this, otherwise, I have zero chance to keep a Dame around.
I agree, yeah, and I think that it's a good fit because it's not a place where you're going to need to have the ball in his hands all the time to do it because you have Dame there, right, to handle things. And then they also made a trade for Jeremy Grant today, trading a future first-round pick, I think, for Jeremy Grant. So you got two guys that can take the scoring load, and, yeah, that's your 1 and your 3, basically, and Shaedon Sharpe fills in nicely at the 2. Replacing CJ McCollum there.
And you sure could hope
I'm
that,
with you there.
Dame's work ethic may rub off on a young kid who, certainly hasn't, even if he has not had a chance to prove it yet.
Yep.
Right, because he hasn't had much time to prove anything.
They're taking it down to the second, aren't they?
Mm-hmm. The pick is in.
Are they going to trade? Nope, pick is in.
That's not it. That's not. I need to hear that sound.
There is, by the way, I just posted in Slack, but there's apparently draft portraits. So I posted those where he's looking good, like a nice professional shoot. He looks like you put on your NBA LinkedIn page.
Who are you talking about?
Mather?
Our new draft pick. Okay, there it is.
Yeah.
Shaedon Sharpe.
I got a little distracted.
Shaedon
'cause,
Sharpe.
yeah,
There you
sure
go.
enough,
Good call, Harper.
Shaedon Sharpe does go.
Another Canadian. London,
Yep.
Ontario.
Man of mystery.
What? Is that his nickname?
What's it?
Should we put that on
what
Basketball
that's what
Reference?
they're doing. They're just in this weird.
Purveyor of mystery.
Let's see if
Oh man.
I expect to get a panicky text from Nico at any second.
Yeah,
I see him
I mean,
behind you. Sorry.
he's swinging for the fences. You kind of got to respect it, right?
I mean, respect it, don't respect it. I just, as we were saying, I felt like their hands were a bit forced in this respect. With the upside that this kid, I mean, he was the top recruit in the country in his class. That included every other guy, because almost all these guys are one and done dudes, right? Like,
Yeah, Calipari said if he would have played another year, he would have been the number 1 pick next year.
and
Okay.
Calipari is no idiot.
Right.
Right, but
This
he also
could be-
says that about every player.
He does love his own guys.
I mean,
but
he's
still.
right about most of them, though.
This is true. This is true.
Yeah, this could be a huge steal.
I didn't know
for
he
the
was Canadian.
Blazers.
That changes my whole outlook on this guy. I
Yeah, now
definitely
you're
would've
feeling
taken
like
this
you
guy.
missed him, huh?
Yep. Damn it. Fucking Canadian. I love Canadians.
Joey doesn't. Joey's the opposite of that. Hates the
You don't like a good
Canadians.
loony
They know what they did.
and a toonie?
They know what they did.
I think it's the.
You think you just don't like them because they have like millions of gallons of maple syrup in reserve?
Taunting me.
So, Jason, Colson and I had theorized last week that maybe the 6 and Malcolm Brogdon could have pried away the 4 from the Kangs, and we could have stolen Jaden Ivey there.
Potentially, although I feel like they, especially with this Keegan Murray pick, it seems like they're all in on the De'Aaron Fox experiment at point guard. I don't think I want people taking the ball out of his hands. So
Yeah,
But
and he did
I mean,
an
my
excellent
thought
job
was that
after the
Brogdon
trade.
is a 2. The one experiment has failed.
I agree with you,
Brogdon.
but he doesn't think he's a 2. That's the problem.
I don't know what he thinks, and I certainly don't know what the Kangs think.
Dyson Daniels wearing is that snakeskin silver suit? Going to the
I
New
don't know
Orleans
that those words go together, but yeah.
That is bright.
My goodness.
Man, this kid is one of those kids that just flew up the draft board out of nowhere. I had literally never
Yeah,
heard
I've
of
never
him
heard of
3
this
weeks
guy.
ago.
Yeah.
And then as of 10 days ago, he's on everybody's top 10.
Yeah.
And,
Well-
and he's a G League guy. It's not as if there wasn't film for him.
Yeah.
But he must have crushed at the combines. He must have crushed in the interviews.
Yeah.
Well, and I think for some reason everybody got really excited about wings. Everybody's like, "Oh, we need wings now. You need 6'7", 6'8" guys that can play make or whatever, shoot and do everything."
I mean, obviously, because the Celtics
Which is
won
like-
the championship.
Exactly. But didn't we know that beforehand? Like, I don't
Yeah.
understand why the Celtics making the finals like all of a sudden made that apparent.
Yeah, especially since it didn't work, ultimately.
Right.
They got pretty close to working.
Well, I mean, I will grant you, but I mean, you're not going to get a better wing in this draft at, what are we, 9 right now, than Jaylen Brown or Jason Tatum.
Jason
It's
Tatum,
not-
right? Correct. Right.
It's not happening for you.
Yeah, especially now that Benedict Matherin's off the board.
I mean,
you know?
that was the guy that you wanted, right?
Exactly.
And if anything, you would have taken AJ Griffin in that scenario, it seems to me, right? Like, I just
Yep.
don't understand how you end up with Dyson here. But again, I haven't seen any film on him because I don't watch enough G League. That's on me.
Right.
Yep.
Let's see. New Orleans has got what, Lonzo and Ingram.
Ingram, McCollum,
Yeah. So I feel like he can be your backup 2-3
Zion Williamson in theory.
in theory.
You took the words out of my mouth on that one. In theory,
Yeah.
is key. I mean, you can draft whoever you want if you're New Orleans. That's the thing. You've got players at every position. Draft the best upside, right? They would have loved if Shaedem fell to him, right? That would have been like perfect for them
Right.
because they don't need anybody now to do anything. They just need the most potential talent. And again, this guy impressed a lot of people in a very short period of time, and that's got to be a potential thing, right? Because it's not like the film changed.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, I think there's something to be said about kids that play a year in the G League or any other professional organization as opposed to going to college. Like, you're just hanging out with adults at that point, right? And you're learning how to be a professional, and maybe that translates to him carrying himself better, like you said, in the combine or in interviews or in individual workouts or something like that. Like It's probably slightly more mature, I guess, than.
And probably a lot less entitled.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
Yep.
that's
Because you're not surrounded by all this money, right? You're a guy who's making $50,000 a year, and
Right.
knows that
And you're not the BMOC, like
no,
just
you are owed
yeah.
nothing.
Yeah.
And the coaches are running the professional basketball plays and stuff too. I mean, you're not running a college coach's style, so that should be easier.
Yeah, I mean, your job has been playing basketball for a year.
Sure.
So.
Yeah.
But, I mean, in fairness, the guys who have gone before this, I mean, we're talking Auburn, Kentucky. I mean,
Well, sure.
these guys are running pro offenses. at this
Right.
point.
No. They are student athletes, Harper. They go to class, and they are concentrated on getting an
On
education
one thing and one thing only, and that is their baccalaureate.
for the fall semester.
Well played, sir. Well played.
I mean, we have not had the level of basket weaving in this country since the one and done era. No rivals.
All right, Spurs are up. You got to think they're taking the Duke guy, right?
Whoever they're taking is the best player in the show.
100%. Yeah. Somehow they're going to end up with Jabari Smith. I don't know how it's
This
going to
is-
happen. But
Yeah. This is where we figure out who the right guy was.
Yeah, who
the
we
right
should have
guy
drafted.
was, exactly. Yeah.
From my searches on Basketball Reference, I have not been able to find anyone named, at least that went by Benedict.
Except Arnold.
Not in Basketball Reference.
Oh, okay.
But I'm not sure.
Benedict
'cause,
Arnold did have a sick crossover, though.
Yeah. Cumberbatch was drafted, but he deferred because he had to do Sherlock first.
Right. I did watch the Doctor Strange movie last night.
Oh, nice.
The new one, the Deuce.
Yep.
What'd you think?
I liked it a lot. I thought it was fun.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I did too.
Wait, so you went to a theater?
No, it
Oh
just
no, it came out
on
on
yeah.
Disney.
Oh, it's on Disney?
Plus last night.
It just came out on
Yeah.
Disney. Yeah.
Love you guys. Gotta go.
Nice.
No, it's real solid.
It was fun. I don't want to. There's a lot in there.
So many spoilers.
Yeah, so I'm not going to say anything, but I enjoyed it.
What was Shay on about the Spurs? And they got.
He
Jalen Duran?
He says, "Go Spurs, go." I don't know.
It's not nice.
Yeah, he said no. He's got Jeremy Sochan.
No, he
Okay.
doesn't.
Okay.
That's what it. That's what Woj says.
That means the guy we were supposed to take.
Don't mess with the Zoe-chan.
Baylor Jeremy Sochan.
6'9" power forward, versatile defender. Like Isaiah Jackson, should be able to defend all five at some point. Maybe not yet. Shooting numbers, not there. And he's got an ugly shot.
His favorite player, Reggie Miller, and he already has a Pacers tattoo.
What?
What?
How
You're
did
kidding.
we not draft this guy? Come on.
You're kidding, right?
I am kidding.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
It's like oh no.
Jalen Duran, on the other hand, Memphis, 6'11" power forward, hyper athlete, rim runner, 18. Natural ball player, bright future. Just certainly a little bit rough at his age, but acute defensive instincts. So
Cute.
Are they cutesy? Like he's making a real cute attempt.
adorbs.
He's adorbs. It's cute the way he tries.
I get that a lot.
Yeah, apparently he must have skipped a grade because he's basically supposed to be finishing his senior year right now.
Of high school?
Yeah.
Real lucid mission criteria.
There he is. Woj, never wrong.
Do you think they just go by off what Woj tweets?
Probably.
I don't know if there's some causality violations there.
Okay,
but,
so what they're
Tails
saying is I got a
wagging the
guy
dog
who
for
can.
sure.
So this guy can guard all five positions. He can't shoot, but they're thinking we can teach him to shoot because we're the Spurs, right?
No, they're thinking we just need to guard all five positions, and
Doesn't matter if he can shoot or not.
yeah, we'll figure that part out later.
He's
Ooh, interesting. I didn't realize he was 6th man of the year in the Big 12. So, not a starter?
Didn't even,
not even
yeah,
starting
didn't
in
start.
college.
I mean, Baylor was good. Don't get me wrong, but good enough to draft their bench?
What do you call that? A lilac suit?
I don't
Yeah,
call that
sure. We
anything.
can go with that.
But I
Oh,
did
but wait,
find-
my Washington Wizards are on the clock. How are they going to mess
Okay.
this up? Any guesses?
I think they're going to go AJ Griffin, and he's going to be a bust. That's what I think.
Okay. Whoever they draft is going to be a bust.
It's just automatic. Well, it's all that amazing development they have there in Washington. That's what it is.
Sure. Yeah.
Woj says they're going to go after young point guard, Wisconsin's Johnny Davis.
Johnny.
But then he also just says
Johnny
LOL.
from Scotty.
He just says LOL at Wizards.
Seems uncalled for.
Yeah, well. I don't know. I think they earned it.
Or maybe a Tari Eason?
Who?
6th man at LSU. Apparently we're drafting benches now, so maybe this is the
We're
guy.
already into the bench phase?
Yeah.
Wow.
Is that like drafting kickers in fantasy football?
Basically.
Can't
we're
have
on
too many
auto draft
kickers.
at this point.
We're on auto draft already, huh? I just put another link in the Skype chat here, but I'd never seen this Nuggets logo before. Have you guys seen this one? It's like from the late 70s.
Oh my.
But it's just a minor dude with a pick like a pickaxe in one hand and a basketball in the other, and he's
I
jumping.
mean, it looks like it should have been Semi-Pro's logo.
Have you seen this before?
I have, yeah.
Okay.
But I've also been to that arena. They have that. They
Yeah.
have their retro stuff up.
I
I've
mean,
seen all the other ones.
yeah, he looks way too happy to what looks like have a pickaxe buried halfway into his head. Pick is in.
Bum, ba-rum, ba-rum, bum, bum, bum. Still don't have it. Damn it.
Closer. I'm feeling it.
That was closer? Okay, cool. I'll get there soon. I'm watching with closed caption, so I don't actually get to hear the sound every time. I'm working on memory.
They don't close caption the bump of the bomb?
No, unfortunately. If they did, then I'd have it. You know?
Okay, I guess that's true. Colson, have you has your disposition changed at all? I know your
There he is.
your mood can be fickle.
Yeah, my mood can be fickle for sure. Who we getting on the Johnny Davis? There you go. I told you one, and probably AJ Griffin will go next. Those are the two busts of this draft. No, I think the stuff I was reading the last couple of days has had us getting Mathurin, and I feel pretty good about him. I feel like he's not one of the stars that was in the top four, but I'd resigned myself to that, and I also am going to wait to make a decision on my team until this night is over, because I do think we're going to be trying to be active in trades. I think we're going to try to get something done tonight.
Do you think that is moving Mathurin or something else?
I think everything's on the table, except Isaiah Jackson and Tyrese Halliburton. I think everybody's up for grabs. This team is won 27 games last year, so everything's on the board. I think Pritchard is probably manning the phones, and all of his people are doing a lot of phone conversations right now.
I hope he's not answered his own phones.
I think he's definitely talking to people.
What do you think Bird's doing right now?
Drinking a Keystone Light.
Okay.
And looking in the yellow pages for somebody's GM's number. Dial up on his rotary phone.
Yeah, I was just thinking about.
All right, the
Does he just-
Knickerbockers are on the board.
You think he's yelling at the phone, operator?
Yeah, exactly. He doesn't even have a rotary phone. He just has one of those things that he picks up and says,
Operator.
"Can you connect me to the?"
He's just the secretary picks up at the other end and pretends to be like one of those 70s operators. Let me connect you, sir. Rolling her eyes like call
hurt again.
forwarding or conference call. Dude, the Knicks are tough, man, because in a weird way, their roster's kind of stacked, you know? It's just, I don't know if anybody's good enough to get them anywhere. Like, there's tons of talent there.
Not at this point, no. Yeah, they should have sold the farm to trade up for Jaden Ivey.
Yeah, they probably should have.
And, man, I'm not sure that they should have put all that money on Julius Randle just to have him suck this year.
Yeah, that was a bad move by them, for
Yeah.
sure.
Sure.
But,
But he
I mean,
didn't suck because, the year that he had before.
He might have. The year before
warranted the
was
money.
incredible. Right.
And he
but
didn't get worse
basically
because they gave him the money.
Did they not? Did he not? Wasn't he playing for a contract?
I would argue.
No, he was not
that-
because they extended him.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would argue that that could always be a component. You know, I'm always skeptical after guys get paid.
Sure.
But I just think he was also just unhappy.
Shams reporting that it's going to be Jiang.
Oh.
Wait, who?
This is one of those guys that shot up the board.
Usmani Jiang.
Oh, Usmani. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, right. They've got Derrick Rose playing starter minutes for them right now.
Well, but
Yeah,
because
can't we trade Brogdon to them for something?
anything?
Why
yeah.
didn't we trade Brogdon to them for this pick? And
Yeah,
I guess
they
I
would.
would've
They
taken
definitely
just
need
this
that.
pick. But
I don't know.
That means they're drafting for us right now
there
instead
have
of.
been not a lot of trades. I don't think there's been some later trades. Like it looks like Dallas has traded their first round pick, and
The Spurs
Thunder,
have like
the Thunder
three.
traded their pick to the Nuggets or something. But I'm not sure what for.
You can show Knick fans all day long. I love it. This should be the whole show, really.
I got to turn the volume up so I can hear the booming.
do 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 something like that. I think
Do-do-do.
it's closer to that.
Oh, who'd have thunk? New York fans are pissed.
Are they booing?
Of course they're booing.
There's nobody they could have picked.
No.
but
No.
Jabari Smith maybe wouldn't have gotten booed here, but
Sure.
They could draft Jesus Christ and then
Yeah.
Wait, so yeah, I see the Knicks are trading with the Thunder.
mm,
No,
Knicks are
interesting.
trading the number 11 pick to OKC, and we'll select Usmani Dieng.
No, yeah, I'm
I know they wanted Ivy. What did they get?
yeah, what
Thunder
do-
will send multiple first-round picks to New York. per
Wow.
Source.
They really like
Wow.
their
They
Usman
really like
Dieng
Dieng.
guy.
Interesting. All right, so we're through the top 10. Do you guys want to take a break and
Sure, that sounds excellent.
Yeah.
come back with a stat of the week? And
I could put my head on the
What's going on?
cold bathroom floor for a little
yeah,
while.
exactly. Yeah, let's give Colson some time to rehydrate. Maybe catch a 5-minute nap.
Usman Dieng, biggest riser in the draft, smooth 6'10" shot creator who oozes upside.
Oh, I see what you did there.
Also, we got yeah. I don't know when Harper you want to unveil your surprise, but
All right, I'm gonna make a run at this.
Let's do it. I love it.
okay,
I'm
let's
excited.
do it.
Hey guys, this is Detlef Schrempf with a message to the Undebeatables. Well, I found your Pacer podcast, and frankly, I think a Blazers one would have been better. The Sonics one would have been much, much better. I mean, the Blazers are kind of better than the Pacers. I mean, why have a podcast about the Pacers when, they haven't been that good in a while? I mean, the 90s were good, right? Anyways, a couple other issues I see there. I mean, I see Colson, I guess. He's kind of more of a stalker, a Pacer stalker, and that does not go over well. Jason, stick to brains versus basketball. And I think Joey knows most about basketball in that group. But Harper's a bully. You guys got to get your stuff together. Maybe switch teams, do a Blazer, Sonics podcast. I don't know. Anyways, guys, I wish you all the best. Just kidding here. But have fun with it. That's all that matters. So all the best to you, and always remember, be kind to one another.
Oh, that is amazing.
Nico tried to get him to say that he hated our show, but he was like, I'm not saying hate. I'm not. It's like, no hate, no hate. Fucking
amazing.
Shout out.
So
Nico.
good.
Holy
Shout out,
crap,
Nico.
is that awesome?
Yeah. Yep. And he originally, I can't remember who told me he was looking at originally. He was like, "Oh yeah, Detlef played for me and you, so I get him talking extra shit." I was like, "Yeah, that's so on
That
brand for
works.
you, bud. Thank you." So good.
That is amazing. Yeah, we can definitely rip that audio and put it on a separate track.
We'll have to now.
We can make that
I
happen.
think
That's
what
awesome.
I'm gonna do is make it where he says that I know the most into a ringtone or something.
I'm definitely Harper as a bully is like,
Bully.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
gonna be when I walk into a room, that's just gonna play on a loop.
You're just a bully.
And we might have to rename the show Pacer Stalkers, by the way.
Right. Just a stalker.
Oh, that is amazing.
Oh,
Fantastic.
So good. Yeah.
oh my God.
So that's from Nico
Wow,
and
wow.
our boy John Dahl.
Oh, that's good stuff. Good.
Oh my goodness.
Stuff.
I mean, it kind of hurt a little bit,
I
but
mean,
you know,
he's not
Little
wrong.
bit.
he's not.
Yeah.
Well, I wanted to come back from the break and do my stat of the week.
Okay.
And this one, the week, yeah. So this one,
Oh wait, no, that's not the jingle.
Ding,
You know what?
ding, ding,
It is
ding.
so this one is, I don't know. It's we'll have to figure out where the stat part is, but, this is real. In a presentation that Amazon was part of this week, they debuted a feature they're working on. It's not ready yet, but they are going to be able to. They're using audio deepfake technology, and they're going to allow you to upload a short clip of audio, like a minute or so, and you're gonna be able to use that and have Alexa read anything you want in that voice. So, in the demo, what they did was they had a kid. They had his grandmother who passed away like read him a book, which sounds kind of cool, but it's the internet and people are going to be terrible. And I got bad.
plan to be terrible.
I mean, here's the thing. They got bad news for you guys. All of us have a lot more than a minute worth of audio out there. I guess the question is like, what terrible things are going to be done with our voices?
So is the idea then that anybody with an Alexa could like request like shuffle playlist of this thing? Like what is the in
I mean, so
game?
the
Like how do people access these
the
things?
idea is it'd be personal to you, so you would upload, a clip of audio and then you could just feed any text to Alexa and she would read it in that voice. So I mean, if you clip out, a minute of our voices.
So they're just mass producing audio deepfakes is what's happening.
Yes, yeah, for sure.
Okay, cool, gotcha. I just wanted to make sure that I was on board. Cool,
Right.
perfect. Thanks, Jeff.
But I think that I think we can already do that based on the hours that we have. I mean, you don't even have to like deepfake this. You could just clip all of our voices out. We've already said terrible
we've already
things
said
on
all
this
the
show.
dumb shit. So.
Yeah, but I mean that's all way more work than saying Alexa, read, read my, dirty Harry Potter story in, the doctor's voice,
What goes on in your life? Dirty Harry Potter in the doctor's voice? Oh, and Jason.
Yes. Whoever.
And who?
Sounds
Oh
great.
wait, okay, so I'm confused. So so we could have it not such that like you record something and then Alexa says it in her voice, but you could put in
Correct. It would be
audio
our
of my
voice.
voice
yeah.
as well, and so then
Yeah.
you could say something, but it would be my voice.
Yes.
That would
Yes.
We are
be
making
saying-
audio
oh, yeah, that's
deepfakes
messed up.
widely available.
Yeah. So like I could say, Alexa, read me the front page of the New York Times in Jason Triplett's voice.
Oh, I know a lot of ladies that would like that.
Yeah. So maybe we can monetize this.
This sounds like a horrible.
Oh, for sure.
Oh, this is the worst idea ever.
Does this mean I don't have to do an audio recording of my book now?
You could definitely do that. Well, yeah,
You could do it in my voice, apparently.
yeah, you could do it in your voice.
This is the worst idea we've had since we brought Bezos back from space. We could have just not done that.
Yep.
Just sorry, the planet is closed today.
Sorry, there's no connecting flights.
Good luck, baby. We got you out there. What do you want?
Yeah. So anyway, the thing is, I think the thing for me that makes this the most interesting is that it's not in a lab. It's not like thousands of dollars of software. It's like if you have an Alexa, that you got it. It's not there yet, but like it's a feature they're going to put out, and people are going to do wild things with this.
Well,
you
just from a purely ethical perspective, what's really concerning about this is that if they're willing to just put this out with like no further thought, then they'll do the same thing for video with no further thought. So,
Oh, for sure.
I mean, and we don't have the technology to detect either, as far as I know.
Well, I'm excited about kids could use this for calling into school. Call my teacher and
What
say,
do you mean could? It's going to be its first deployment.
yeah.
Wait, some other kid from Duke got picked before AJ Griffin.
Who had another dude guy before AJ Griffin in this draft? What is happening right now?
I don't know, man. Mark Williams goes to the Charlotte Hornets. Hopefully we didn't trade Miles Turner for this dude.
I mean,
Okay, anyway, yeah, Joey, so the end of the world is not.
I
That's basically
mean,
what you're
it's
saying.
going to be.
That's the stat.
You'll never trust another person's voice again, is all I'm saying. Also, good news though, if you wanted to, we could type out our.
dude, this podcast is basically over.
We just automate this, right? Like Colson
We
bangs
just-
out a. Colson,
we just
you bang
have
out a script.
conversation on Slack, and then whenever anybody has time, they just Alexa takes care of the podcast for us.
I'll build a hook into Slack so we can just do the podcast throughout the week. We
Yeah.
can just chat it up, and then I'll say, Alexa, compile the podcast.
I mean, think of all the hours that I can save not having to talk to Colson with this efficiency device.
That's true. Everything's gotten better for Harper.
Everything's looking up. Everything's coming up, Harper.
I'm actually the lead engineer on this project. I didn't tell you earlier.
Oh, this is cool. They're doing a WNBA comparison. That's awesome.
Oh, that is cool. Oh. Not on ABC, but yeah.
No, yeah. On ESPN, they did a WNBA comparison.
I'm sorry, where's Mark Williams going?
Duran.
Oh, the 13.
Yeah, is going to Detroit
Oh.
for the pick they got in the Jeremy Grant deal, from Portland that they got in the Jeremy Grant deal yesterday.
Which is what?
I don't know.
Thank you for that conclusive reporting.
I mean, there's tons of talk of Brogdon and Turner in the trade realm. I thought a lot of it was tied to draft picks, of trying to move up or collect more draft picks in this current draft, but maybe they just couldn't find the right deal, I guess.
Yeah, and you don't want to stray. If the deal's not there, you don't take the deal. You wait.
Do ya?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, because you got a 25-win team on your hands, so just wait it out.
Yeah.
Be
It'll get
patient.
better.
Gotta strike while the iron's cold.
That old nugget.
Are you working on this nickname still for Benny and the Jets?
I haven't seen him play yet, but
So
Oh, I'm sorry. This is supposed to.
Has that
Yeah,
stopped
this
you
is
before?
supposed to correlate to their play.
You're right. It doesn't. It doesn't. No, I liked Over Easy. I kind of liked it.
Yeah.
All right. Benedict makes you think of Eggs
Right.
Benedict,
So then I came with Over
which-
Easy. It was
which
that
has hollandaise sauce, which is from Holland, which is where
tulips come from.
Vincent van Gogh
Oh, okay.
is from.
Okay.
He didn't have a
cut off
left
his ear. Right.
He did not have a left ear,
Right.
and he worked in Arles, which is in France. So we'll call him Frenchie. Well, he's from Montreal.
Somehow
so
that
it kinda
feels too
works,
on the
too.
nose to me.
Yeah, you're right. All right, let's try again.
Well, no. Okay. French for egg is oof.
Okay.
Oof sounds like woof. I like dogs.
Yeah. Dogs bark.
Why did the Frenchman never buy a dozen eggs?
Because 11 was enough.
Because you're right. Because one egg is enough.
One egg is enough. One egg
Nice.
is enough. That's way better.
Nice.
I should have let you tell it. I effed it up there. Why don't you tell it again and we'll put it on the edit it right.
No. Then the magic won't happen.
All right.
Colson,
there goes
I'll laugh at your
Jovic.
jokes.
So, thanks.
Ba-da-ding.
Ba-da-dum boom boom. Ba-da-dum boom boom. So we're not picking up Jovic.
Jovic is off the board.
This is just lining up for Liddell to go one pick before me. I'm just,
I'm gonna be crushed.
I hate the draft.
Yeah. Whatever good hit comes out of new players in the league. I mean, the older ones went past.
Yeah, I mean, look, all these gentlemen's lives have changed forever, and they're just invigorating the league with new blood and changing the way that we think about basketball. It's just so lame.
I know. I wish I was still watching Julius Erving, Larry Bird, and Magic go at it.
Actually, I would watch those guys.
I
They're
would
pretty good.
definitely not show
Like
up
right
for
now.
that.
Wait, do you
They're
mean?
110.
They're very old.
Yeah, would you watch them at when they got drafted or at this?
No,
at their
I think
current ages,
Harper's
or
making the
any of them.
No, I think Harper's making the point that these guys, the young players move out the old players. So if we didn't bring in new players, the old
Yeah,
guys
we
would
just
still
have
be
to
there.
keep this going that way. Yeah.
Right, we just have to watch these guys forever. So
Yeah.
we'd still watch Bill Russell and
Oh, Bill.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Bill can do whatever he wants. He's out. I don't like that for the Heat.
what? Because it's going to be good.
Yep.
Jovic is going to be good for them.
Yep. God, they just have so much size.
Oh,
No
see,
one
the
can
Warriors-
play defense, but they've got so much size and skill.
The Warriors are going to get Liddell, and he's going to be the new Draymond for them, and it's going to be.
They don't. There is not room for two Draymonds on any team, my friend.
Well, no, but I mean, they're just going to, for the future, they're going to work on him. He's going to learn all the dirty tricks from
One of
Draymond,
them
and-
will die. I don't know which.
No, I think Liddell's probably a good dude,
Is
but
it
he just
like
says,
a?
Yeah, Draymond's not.
I know Draymond's not a good dude.
No. It's like they're gonna like there has to be a like the Siths, right? They're gonna be like one.
You got it.
Yeah. So one of them
Yeah,
could be the
they
protege,
come in-
but he has to kill the master at some point.
Eventually,
There can only be one.
Right.
right. But they all have a.
Who's the midichlorians in this analogy?
Actually, I feel like we're going to more of a Highlander place now. Who's got the Highlander quotes?
No, I think there could
There
be
can
two.
only be one.
Did you guys- who are the midichlorians in this case? I like that.
So, Harper, remember we watched Highlander in college?
I do.
And what,
one of the
what,
greatest.
What
lines
did
of
we
all time.
take away from that?
I remember Coulson walking away after the vital scene where a guy proves his immortality by stabbing himself in the chest.
Mm-hmm.
And he says, mental note. I can't remember who you're sitting next to, some very pretty college girl. He said,
Yep.
mental note,
Stabbed
stab
himself
himself in
in the stomach.
chest. Get girl.
Kick.
And I passed out laughing.
That's what I got from that movie.
And I feel like that might have worked that night, too, is the crazy part.
Yeah.
It was
I had
easy to
just
make
gone ahead
out
and
with
stabbed
girls
myself.
in college. They were...
I definitely
you
did
didn't
that.
make the mistake of actually stabbing yourself in the chest.
Oh no! That was the other thing. It was the lessons I learned was 1, become immortal.
Oh, right.
2, stab himself in the chest. 3, get girl. Right. Because you have to come back to life. That's how you have the sex.
I thought you were just going, like, full mantis and just getting it in right before the end.
Or this sympathy sex before I die while I'm bleeding out.
Yep.
College is great.
It was a special time.
Okay, where are we at? 29? Patrick Baldwin Jr.
Patrick Baldwin. Bleacher Report had him going 45 to the Charlotte
Okay.
Hornets.
Wow.
Scouting report on Mr. Baldwin. Top wild card prospect according to CBS.
Wild card.
Wild card. Okay.
He was at one point the number 1 ranked player in his high school class prior to the pandemic.
And then?
Nothing good happened after that. The pandemic. I mean, who did that work out for? I mean, Shaden Sharp, maybe. I don't know.
Big Pharma?
Big Pharma. Bill Gates and his mind control app.
Right?
Yeah, this guy's all over the place. Like, highest draft slot was 18, lowest was 45. There was just really no consensus about this guy. He is 6'10", 231, power forward, 23 years old, 12 points a game, shy of 6 rebounds, an assist and a half, but only shoots about 27% from three-point land.
Oh, no.
I mean, they don't need more three-point shooting. It's not like Golden State needs more three-point shooting.
It's true.
That would just be messed up.
So he played defense?
It's a really long article. CBS put a lot of effort into this.
Into this guy.
See if you can get Alexa to read it to you in a sultry voice.
In your voice?
Just something sultry.
Jeez.
So how do I get a hold of this tech, Joey?
I think you just need to get an Alexa and then wait. Alexa plus time equals deepfake.
CBS says he has the stroke, the size, the ability. He's considered a high character player, a smart teammate, and someone who's more than just a scorer with size, good passing instincts.
Okay, so he's an intangibles guy.
Wait, did you said a scorer with size?
More than just a scorer.
Okay, I thought you said a squirrel with size. As long as he's more than that, that's all.
Yeah. I will say that the subheading in this article for this part of the program is Michael Porter 2.0. So there might be some improvement to be had on defense, I guess is my point.
Okay, fair enough.
And there's some injury stuff there too. So yeah, all over the map.
But he can fall from great heights without hurting himself.
And maybe fly.
Better than a squirrel.
Maybe fly.
Yeah, maybe fly. More than a squirrel with
And those
size.
guys are still. I don't know. I've probably talked about this on the show before, but when the squirrels in my yard are like, they don't get who owns the land. Like, I let them live there, and they taunt me.
Furry bastards.
It's very benevolent of you, Joe, to let them live there.
Okay, so the Rockets now have...
Here he goes.
No.
You gotta be kidding me.
Undersized Ty Washington.
Woohoo.
Undersized in the current NBA, by the way, is 6'3" and almost 200 pounds.
Yeah, exactly. I don't think he's that undersized.
He's not. He's not.
Why did he go so late then? Because nobody needs point guards anymore?
I mean, not if you can't shoot from 40 feet.
Yeah, it's true.
Is Ty Ty his given name, or that's a nickname?
Only one way to find out.
Do not know the answer to that.
His first name is Tyrone. Okay.
All right, see if we can not screw this up. Pick my boy.
Ty Ty's got crazy eyes.
So, do we have to wait the whole 4 minutes even though they says the pick is in?
No.
Probably. Adam Silver wants to milk it. This is his last pick, because the vice chair or whatever takes over in the second round.
Right.
Deputy commissioner. That's what they call him. He does have crazy eyes. Oh my god.
Right?
What's this dude's name?
I think I'm like 2 minutes behind you.
Ty Ty Washington. Junior, not senior.
Okay, Junior.
We're going to call him Dirty.
Dirty.
Dirty. Oh, okay. Yeah, the Nuggets did make a trade for this pick.
Yeah. I would not fight Ty Ty.
No. I mean, I wouldn't suggest fighting any of these particular guys.
So the Thunder got JaMychal Green and a 2027 first-round draft pick to get the 30th pick? Jeez. They know who they want.
Wow.
Wait, run that by me one more time?
So the Nuggets just traded JaMychal Green and a 2027 first-round draft pick for the 30th pick with the Thunder. They also got 2 second-round round picks out of it, but
Now.
yeah.
So you know who they didn't want.
Right.
There was somebody on the board that they did want. And I think it's a more or less deep draft.
But I think they made that trade a long time
Yeah.
ago.
Okay.
And they just clearly don't like JaMychal Green at all, even a little.
Right.
That is definitely true.
That was they're like, yeah, we've been trying to trade him for 10 picks.
Get this guy off our books. No.
They would have traded him to you, Colson, for your spot on this show if you'd have called.
Oh, Peyton Washington. They didn't take my boy.
They didn't,
Thank
and
you.
neither will your team now either.
Oh, no.
Peyton Watson.
All right, best available, Kennedy Chandler, point guard out of Tennessee. Not a good fit for us. E.J. Liddell.
I don't need a point guard.
Followed by Jaden Hardy, who was very high on some people's draft boards.
Okay. Did he fall?
He's still on the board at the end of round 1, yeah. So, and then you get another Duke guy and Trevor Keels, Khalifa Diop, and some other guys you haven't heard of. So,
Nailed it.
Nailed it.
Hell yeah.
All right, here he comes. Mark Tatum. To the board. To thunderous applause. Actually, I have the sound off, so I have no idea.
He seems happy.
well, so.
Mm-hmm.
I'm staking a lot of my credential on this, aren't I? This doesn't work. If we
I
draft him,
do
he
love that
sucks.
you made that singular.
My one credential.
No doubt. Yeah.
I was gonna.
I'm not
correct
sure
him
if
if you didn't.
I'm not sure if you can further. I'm not sure if that's further divisible. Like a lot of my credential, I think once you're down to a credential, I think that's it.
What is the smallest divisible unit?
A credential, I think.
Okay. Oh, he's,
Oh my
Andrew
god! I've never even heard of this
Nembhard.
guy.
I've been calling for this guy.
Since day one.
He's a floor
Gonzaga,
general.
dude.
Yeah, well,
Gonzaga people.
We had to replace our Sabonis. We had to
And
Gonzaga
Chet didn't
vacuum.
fall to us, so
oh my god!
Andrew,
What is happening?
yeah.
He's an elite. He is surgical and makes great reads. All right, he's our backup point guard.
We've already got one of those for 3 more seasons.
What do you mean? Who?
McConnell. TJ McConnell's our backup player. We signed him for 3 years.
He's not part of our plan. He's not part of our plan going
He
forward.
signed for 3 years at a cheap deal. Why is he not going to be the guy that teaches us how to be better?
This guy's
Why
name
is
is
he not the leader in the locker
Numhard.
room?
It was just too funny to pass up on.
He can definitely be, but he's like our a fifth assistant coach.
Did anybody have this guy? Oh, he's also from Canada? We just wanted a bunch of Canadian guys?
Ah, nice. Good.
Nailed it.
I like it.
He needs to improve his jump shot.
Great.
That's
I mean,
doable.
that's true of everyone at this point in the draft.
For sure. His player comparison, according to DraftKings, is Austin Reeves.
Who?
Yeah, I've heard of that guy for sure.
Okay.
I almost bought that.
He's 6'3" with a 6'6" wingspan.
Okay, so 5.3 career assists per game, 4-year starter for a championship caliber NCAA squad.
Okay.
That is
Yep.
not nothing.
Okay, I agree with that. He's got the pedigree.
Listen, does he put the student and student athlete? Because get him out of here.
This kid may have actually graduated.
Yeah, I think he might.
Yeah,
have.
right.
Oh man, my one
Hey,
credential.
we
is
needed
gone.
somebody for senior citizen CJ to RJ.
Yeah,
to hang
exactly.
out with, so.
Yeah, they can get their AARP bus passes together, and
They can make fun of 19-year-old Benedict
Yeah,
Mathurin
right.
when they go to the club.
exactly. When they go to
when
the
they go to the
club, you mean at the bingo parlor?
Early bird special at Denny's.
Yeah, 100%.
I'm telling you, when Liddell is on a championship squad 4 years from now, remember this day. Get us out of here, Joey. If there's some sort of trade that involves the Pacers, I will volunteer to come back on at some other later date. But right now, I'm going to sleep.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Well, for our once and always coach. Wait, that's not my job.
That's fine. You do it, buddy. Get us out of here.
On the way out, if you want to hit us up on the social media, we are on Twitter at Undebeatables. We're on Facebook.com/ the Undebeatables. Probably going to be on Cameo here pretty soon, so look out for us there. We're on theundebeatables.com. It's our website, and there's a contact form there if you want to send us a message. Colson, you were with me. I think we, I get spam, occasionally for, like, weird stuff through the podcast posts. Every once in a while, people, their comment will be they're trying to sell me a service or something like that. But I saw one from like episode 35 that was like a legitimate saying, "Hey, this is a great episode," like last week or something like that. So
Whoa! All right. All right. How'd they find it?
Unclear. It's from too long ago. Something's going on, and it makes me uncomfortable. But anyway,
The internet's a big place, Joey.
it is. And if you start at the beginning of our, some of the shows, you want to start at the beginning. I don't think ours is one of those shows. Not to sell us short, but I don't know.
Oh, none of them were short.
And we've not sold any of them, so I think we're fine.
Also, email shoutout at theundebeatables.com. And you can get some merch at the website /store.
For the architect, Donnie Walsh, who must have taken the evening off because we did not get E.J. Liddell in the second round, and our once and always coach, Bobby Sick Leonard. Turn out the lights, the party's over. If you're one of the, 60 best people at your job, you get to go to a basketball team every year.
Not a job. They're student athletes. We've been over this. Do you not listen to our podcast?
Yeah, sorry, I should check out the podcast.
Yeah, listen, we're trying to land that NCAA advertising.
If you're honing your craft, if you're very good at honing your craft, if you are fantastic at your hobby, then you could land. You could land in the NBA.
Fantastic at your hobby. So the Undebeatables isn't gonna make it. Is that what you're saying?
Got him.
Got him.
Damn it! No, it's not it.
Ding, 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 ding.
It's one of those rhythms that you think you have, but you just don't have.